Well, just money principles. Learning how to save, learning how to spend, right? So I always say that if you have more money under your bed or in your closet than you have in your bank account or in your investment account, you don't know how to spend money, right? So one is learning how to spend, learning how to save, learning how to invest, learning how to borrow, right? So those are 4 important things just in money lessons, money principles, right? So if you don't invest your money, then you're now saying that the only way that I can grow my money is based on what I can physically do.
Right, time for money.
Right, time for money, which is never an even exchange because you can't work 24 hours a day, but your money can. Like you need a break, you need rest, you need lunch, but your money doesn't. So the one money was the most powerful one is just not investing at all, right? The next one is spending money that we don't have. I read a stat that said most people spend $1.04 for every $1 that they make. So now we're spending more money than we actually have. At that point, you can never catch up. So I remember when I used to work my job, when I was working, right? I remember when I would get overtime, I would always figure out how much of that overtime was, and I will always account for it in my head. So most people do that. If they get overtime, they've already spent that money before it hits the paycheck. Yep. They already know what they're gonna spend it on. So spending money we don't have, and then most importantly is just buying things we don't need, right? Most people don't have the financial fortitude to be strong enough to say, you know what, I don't need this, right? Most people impulse buy, right? So impulse buying, after that gratification is gone, after that, you release those endorphins. Now it's like, damn, I really didn't need that. But it's too late because you've already bought it, right? So those are 3 important things. Just before we even dig deep and just going into other things that are anchoring us to like poverty and not being where we want to be and financial abundance, all those amazing things. Those 3 things are most important. Not investing, spending money that you don't have, and not having that financial fortitude to not buy the things you don't need, right? Like if you buy some shoe, like, do we need every pair of tennis that come out, every pair of J's that come out, right? Does the woman need every dope bag that she sees, right? I'm not saying that it's not cool, but you need every one, right? So I think having that financial fortitude not to spend on those things that you don't need, that'll like catapult you on the journey. Because the more money you don't spend on things you don't need, now doubles back to the more things you can invest in, right? And that's truly the key to wealth. It's not entrepreneurship, which is dope, but building wealth is for everybody.